guys are terrible for each other and you know I'm right and you guys can all judge me if you want, but I do not care. I have never, ever been happier.
We do not care.
I feel that TV shows and movies will never fail to entertain me, good or bad. It'll forever be a medium that I'll watch. But the main thing that gets me to stay watching are the characters. I've always been drawn to the characters being my main focus of a series. Whether they be smart or dumb or skinny or fat or ugly or Asian, I don't care, as long as they are likable and interesting characters. I care so much about characters that a show could have a 10 out of 10 story and plot. Like, I'm talking peak storytelling. If the characters suck, I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. That's just the way it is. Simple! Likeable characters is the main thing that keeps me interested. So when a show has dang near the whole cast of characters be great, I applaud that. That's a very hard thing to accomplish. But sadly, that's a reality that comes every solar eclipse. Cause every show has those few characters that just make your booty itch in a bad way. Like you just use poison ivy as toilet paper. Those kind of characters suck. I hate them, and they're annoying. And in this video, I'll be ranting on some of these characters that grind my gears in shows and movies that I like. And what better character to start with other than Bert? I don't know, something about him just gives me a bad vibe. Alright, next up we got Ryan from The Office. Now I always dislike these kind of smart ass characters in shows. It just annoys me when characters talk shit about others when they themselves have literally nothing to back it up. Ryan is that times infinity. Oh my god, I just want to spit in this nigga's face. The entire show, this man is acting like he's the big man on campus. But this man is a loser. His head is so far up his own ass that he think he better than everyone else. And this man never changes for the whole series. Literally, first to last episode, he is the same character. There ain't nothing to like about him. And he ain't even funny. Also, I just hate looking at this man's face, man. I don't know why. His face just reminds me of that balloon from Phineas and Ferb. I just want to pop him. Alright, moving on to the new show that got all the Twitter white girls crazy, Euphoria. And the character, kind of everybody, but mainly Casey and this girl, oh my god. But before I talk about them, I have to ask, why is there so many dicks on this show? Like, just why? Every single episode, you are met with at least 5 wieners, and that's just the minimum. I remember when I started watching Euphoria last year, when visiting my brother at his place, and I was on episode 2. You know, the locker room scene. And I was watching this in the living area, and my brother has roommates. And one of them saw me watching that scene. Wieners everywhere. Some of them were dancing. Why were they dancing? I can see through my peripheral vision that this man was judging me. I know he was thinking, oh yeah, that boy gay, I see that. My masculinity was draining away at that moment. Thank God he knew what the show was, cause if he didn't, he probably would have thought I was trying to get freaky in the living room watching this. I didn't sign up for that. I was expecting some Zendussy when watching the show. But yeah, tangent over. Let me talk about the actual characters. There's only a few characters I actually like or care about in this show, and I can name them in one hand. Rue, Fez, Muslim, Black Guy. Everybody else I either hate or feel indifferent towards them, like, yeah, they exist. Like, quick example, Jules. Now, I kinda liked Jules in the first season, until she wanted to run away from home. Like, I didn't understand why she would think that's a good idea at all, or what the hell she was thinking. And then she came back and became jealous of Rue's new friend, and then proceeded to cheat on Rue with the man she didn't want her seeing. Okay! That made me not like Jules anymore. But I never liked this bitch. Oh my god. What's her name? Kat. No wonder why I hate her. Ever since she started her empowerment phase, which was just her being a thought, it was all downhill. But there ain't nothing wrong with being a hoe. Well, that's a lie. I do have a problem with being a hoe, but not cause she's a girl. A man hoe is just as bad. I just hate how she's trying to sell this lifestyle as some kind of bad bitch energy. But it's not. You just a thought. That behavior don't look good on nobody, no matter the gender. Now, you could do whoever you want, however many times you want. That's none of my business. But I'm not gonna act like being a hoe is a likable personality trait. And if you disagree with me on that part of her character, fine, but she's also an asshole. Like her breaking up with Ethan, lying saying she had a brain disorder, then he called her bullshit, then she proceeded to gaslight him by saying he's gaslighting her, and oh my god, that whole scene just, made me wanna falcon punch her to another dimension. You gotta watch the scene yourself to see what I mean. It's on YouTube. You don't need context to see why she's a bitch in this scene. And also that scene where her sex tape got leaked and sent during high school, that's very bad, and the principal got news of it and called her to his office, and they both like, yeah, I've heard rumors that you're the girl on the tape. Why? Cause we're both quote unquote fat? No, cause that's you on the tape. Look at it. That's you right there. That's you on the tape. You can't see her face. Are you trying to assume me and her body types are the same? I don't need to assume. I'm looking at you right now. I can sue the school for making these accusations against me. And she won the argument. Yeah, I never liked Kat. And I forgot I'm supposed to be talking about Casey too, so I'm just gonna make it quick so we can move on from Euphoria. Yeah, Casey slept with her best friend's boyfriend and is also weirdly obsessed with him for the entire season 2, even though they have no chemistry at all. And also, Nate is Nate. That nigga's crazy. Yeah, she's just been annoying to watch all of season 2. Just look at her through this window seal. Demons, but she do got some pretty big honkers, I'm not gonna lie, so that's pretty lit. Alright, let's move on from this 7 out of 10 to Jenny from Forrest Gump. I've watched Forrest Gump like 8 times, no exaggeration. This is a phenomenal movie that everybody and their dog should see. This is a GOAT tier movie with damn near no flaws. The only flaw is Jenny. Jenny is not a likable character at all, and low-key a bad person. The only reason I'm rooting for her is because I want her to get with Forrest, because that'll make Forrest happy. But Forrest doesn't deserve a woman like Jenny. Jenny was very dumb and self-destructive. Willingly, always leaving Forrest for years at a time just to get trains ran on her by every dude she met. She's been blacked God knows how many times. Like every time her and Forrest met up as adults, it just went like, "Hi, Forrest. I know you love me and I love you too. But I'ma run away with these hippies and Black Panthers doing crack and having them run trains on me for the next, I don't know, 20 years. Is that fine with you, Forrest?"
Okay, Jenny.
My nigga, Forrest, why you fine with this? She belongs to the garbage disposal. And you could say, oh, she had a bad childhood and she didn't want to get Forrest mixed in her mess. She didn't need to be in that mess in the first place. She chose that. At the end of the day, she's a grown adult that can make her own decisions. And she chose the wrong ones, while good ones were right in front of her face. And that's the reason why I don't like Jenny. Moving on to the next and last character that makes me want to gouge my eyes out. Naoko from A Silent Voice. I feel like everybody who's watched this movie knows exactly why she's annoying and sucks ass. So I'm not going to be talking about her. Yeah, that's right, I clickbaited you. So instead, I'm going to talk about another character from A Silent Voice, Miki. Now, this bitch is one of my least favorite characters of all time. If she was suffering a peanut allergy and I had the EpiPen to save her, I'd use it on myself in front of her, just for her to know there ain't no saving her. Is that messed up? That's kind of messed up, but not for her, it's not. You probably wondering why I hate her so much. Like, why is she over Naoko? And that's because she's an asshole for no reason. Like, literally no reason. Like, at least Naoko is one because she thinks Shoko is the reason why her elementary school friend group are no longer friends. Now, that is a fucking stupid reason to be one, and she's stupid for thinking that, but at least that's a reason. Miki, on the other hand, had no reason to be one, especially in that classroom scene. Oh my goodness, this scene alone made her 100 times worse than Naoko. In this scene, the main character Shoya goes up to Miki asking her not to tell other people about his past with bullying Shoko in elementary school, since he's turned over a new leaf now and friends with her. Understandable, he remembers the errors of his past and he doesn't want people to think his past self is who he is now. But then this girl blows it out of proportion for no reason, yelling in front of the entire class. What? You don't want me to tell people that you used to bully Shoko? Why? What's wrong with you? The hell's going on here? Shoyo used to bully Shoko and now he's trying to bully me. He's never changed. This bitch! She literally had no reason to do that and had zero benefit doing it. And she knew exactly what she was doing when she did it. She knew exactly what she was doing. She was trying to look like the helpless girl when Shoyo didn't even do anything. And she's acting like she wasn't there in elementary school laughing alongside his bullying. You are part of the problem too! I just wanna jump through my screen and just piss in her shoes. And she doesn't change or go through any character development in the anime and barely in the manga too. By the end of both of them, I still hated her. She's trying to be so self-righteous and trying to be a savior, but she just comes off as a dickhead. She's annoying every time she's on screen, but that classroom scene, you can't take that back, and that scene is even more annoying in the manga. Miki is the worst character in this movie, or at least definitely the most annoying. But I'm gonna end the video off here. There's a lot of annoying characters I didn't go over, so maybe if this video does well, I'll make a follow-up to this video. Not anytime soon though. And also, just to throw this out there, but I'm very thankful to all of you guys so much. All my subscribers, all my viewers, Discord members, all of y'all so much for just supporting me in what I do. I am eternally thankful for this. I just felt a little thankful today. You are the best. And in conclusion, you can't trust no nigga named Bert. I'm telling you. Yeah. You already know who it is. Going up and in the block and then it. Get no in the window on the window. Turn up my volume, little please. Turn up my volume a little please. Bottom, get no in the window. Get no in the window. You don't know how well you are having. Orange juice in my side, you don't have it. You don't got no man, you don't got no band. You don't got no money, you don't got no hands. You got nothing on your waist. You look like a disgrace. Oh, I'm grabbing on this beat. You know me, you know me, you don't know me. You look like a geek, kicking in the knee. Got all of that on, got it on my song, got my stripping, got my lawn.